Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of PTGO. This is gonna be actually kind of an older deck that we're revisiting pretty much. Basically, some subscribers of mine had requested that I do basically the Wobbuffet Crobat deck. And at first I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do it. But then since people were requesting it, you know what, I'm gonna have to do it. Just so I can show you guys how Wobbuffet works. And Wobbuffet Crobat is an old deck. Nah, it's not really old, but I mean it's from Final Forces. It's a really fun deck. It's basically what you would call a budget deck. It doesn't really have cards that are too expensive. The most expensive thing here is Shaman, which I put in just to help speed things up. I mean, you don't even need Shaman really. I mean, you don't really need Shaman, but I put it in just to have an extra like fallback or safeguard. But this is a really fun deck. It's really cheap. It's like a budget deck, and it actually works really well, surprisingly well. It's the Night March before Night March, pretty much. If you guys don't know too much, I'm gonna explain it really quick. Zubat is not very important. If you guys do have the free flight, Zubat is much better, but it only has 40 HP. This one has 50, so this one can take a hit, I guess. Golbat is where it starts getting interesting. Golbat is 70 HP, stage 1, and it has an ability called Sneaky Bite. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may put 2 damage counters onto one of your opponent's Pokemon. So you get to pick and choose, pretty much. So when you evolve it, basically what you want to do is you want to get all 4 Zubats out and just evolve them pretty much at the same time. That's pretty much 80 damage counters you're just putting on a Pokemon, right? You can split them up. You can put 20 here, 20 there, 20 there, it doesn't matter. And then we got Crobat. Crobat's 130 HP, Surprise Bite. When you evolve this guy from your hand, you also put 3 damage counters onto an opponent's Pokemon. So basically you're doing a lot of damage without really attacking, and that's the point of the deck. The amazing thing is that Golbat and Crobat have free retreat costs, which is the best thing you know. Oh, it's so amazing when you have free retreat costs. Also, Supercross does 10 for each to each of your opponent's Pokemon, and then Skill Dive does 30 to 1. And basically, you're not going to really attack with these Pokemon, but if you do, don't worry. We got Dimension Valley, which basically lets them attack for free. We also got our secondary, well, pretty much our primary attacker, but he's pretty much another safeguard Pokemon. He is by Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet. He's 110 basic, which is actually pretty good for a basic. It's 110. It's not as good as 110, 120, 130, but I mean that's still pretty good for a basic Pokemon. He has Bite, Barricade. Basically, as long as he's the active, other Pokemon's abilities in play, in hand, and in discard pile have no effect except for Psychic Pokemon. So other Psychic Pokemon's abilities still work. So when you have Wobbuffet active, we can still use Crobat and Golbat's abilities, which is the whole point. We also got Psychic Assault, which is basically 10, and it does 10 for each damage on the active Pokemon. So with Golbat and Crobat and the Dimension Valley for 1 energy, we attack with Psychic Assault, and we start doing really amazing amount of damage for really no energy or no actually attacking. The most we'll attack is with Wobbuffet, and with 1 energy we'll do a pretty stellar amount of damage with Golbat and Crobat, depending on how well your hand flows. Shaman's in here because Shaman has setup, basically. Just in case you're having a bad hand or anything like that, you can use setup to basically draw until you have 6 more cards in your hand, which is pretty good. But like I said, he's not really needed. We got 3 tons of lasers, mostly to add up damage for Wobbuffet, but also if you need to stall. We got 2 repeat balls because we're gonna get a lot of Golbats, Crobats, and Zubats, a lot of bats out pretty much. We got 1 Sacred Ash because we need to basically if these guys ever die, we can just put them back into the deck. And then we got 3 Super Scoop Ups, and that's basically to keep. Say for instance, we got 3 Zubats and we got 1 Golbat. We can evolve into 1 Golbat. Then hopefully, if the fates allow, we can Super Scoop Up and get heads, and then get back the Zubat we just evolved, put it back down, and evolve the other Zubats. And hopefully, we can do as much as often. We can basically, I guess, cheat in a sense. We can basically use the ability multiple times to with 1 Golbat, just in case maybe 2 of them are prized or something. So that's always needed. Super Scoop was like pretty much a staple for the Crobat deck. We got Trainer's Mail, just a little update, I guess. These 2 cards are new into this deck, so hopefully they flow well. We got Ultra Ball, which is basically to get out any other Pokemon we need. Just say for instance we got an Ultra Ball, and we got, I guess, 2 Psychic Energies, and that's it. We can Ultra Ball for Shaman and get a nice 6 card hand again. We got 4 Burst Seekers, and this is mostly to pick up AZs like a I don't want to say a bad word, like a monster, there you go, like a monster. Just pick up AZs and just reuse the ability just to, well, you reuse the effect of AZ to pick up our Zubat and Crobat. Basically, you put one Pokemon into your hand, and you discard all cards attached to it besides that Pokemon, which is cool because you're not gonna have anything attached to Crobat at all. So it's pretty stellar. We also got Colress here because Colress. We got 1 Lysander, 3 Ents, 4 Sycamores, and 4 Dimension Valleys, and 5 regular Psychic Energies, and 3 special Psychic Energies. And these ones just help you retreat. So Wobbuffet himself has 3 retreat costs now. There's one thing in this deck that I forgot to put in, but for me it hasn't made a difference, so I actually haven't done it. I haven't fixed it up, but it might make a difference for you. Basically, I haven't put Muscle Band in. And if you really enjoy Muscle Band, put it in. It really helps out Wobbuffet. Really helps out Wobbuffet get more damage done. But like I said, I haven't found I haven't actually needed it, or there wasn't a case when I fought with this deck where I needed the Muscle Band, the extra 20 damage, or the extra damage supplied by Muscle Band. So this deck runs well for me the way it is. But if I were you and you need Muscle Band, I would take out, probably like maybe an Energy and a Stadium, and then, or I guess an Energy, Stadium, Burst Seeker to get out, to put three Muscle Bands, because Muscle Band does help out. I'm not gonna lie, Muscle Band does help out, but for me this deck runs very smoothly and I don't really need Muscle Band. So there you go, that's how this deck runs. Basically you just want to stack up damage and then finish them off with Wobbuffet. There you go. So we're going against Mr. Iced Tea Lemonade. That's a nice name. He's got Psychic, Water, Electric. What is that? Psychic, Water, Electric. What is that? Night March? Psychic, Water, Electric. What's the water and what's the electric? The water is pouring on. The electric is... I'm actually kind of confused what this deck is, but we're gonna go and get our hefty line here. We're going to just Lysander. I'm not gonna play anything. Just hopefully our opponent plays on more bench, and just gonna end my turn. Psychic, Water, Electric. So Punkaboo, Lampent, Mew. What's the electric? It's gotta be Night March. It's gotta be Night March. Apollyon, right? So what's the electric though? That's throwing me off. The electric typing is throwing me off. I know it's Night March, but the electric typing is really throwing me off. He's gonna get down Mew, I'm assuming. Ooh, he's playing out his hand pretty well. And Dimension Value works for both of us, which is kind of a bummer because if he puts it down, he needs a double colors. I think he got a Mew. I'm not sure what he got because I was looking over here. To an N. A Mew, okay. An N. That kind of bums us a bit. Dimension Value, so he needs double colors. Oh, that's electric. I always forget about Joltik. I'm sorry, Joltik. I don't mean to forget about you. I have to get rid of the Joltik though, because Dimension Value plus Joltik is not a fun time with Mew especially. Hopefully it's the end of our opponent's play. It is. So I feel bad for my opponent's Joltik because I think I'm taking that thing down right now. Wait, I'm gonna do that. I'm sorry, I don't know why I did that. Let's go with Transmail, Burst Seeker, or an N. Let's go with a Burst Seeker right now. We're gonna go Ultra Ball away our. Let's go ahead and get rid of the N, and let's get rid of Psychic Energy. And let's get out a Crobat. We're gonna play down our Crobat onto our active Pokemon. Put 2 onto the Joltik, AZ it back up, put on a new active, and then put another Crobat down. Get rid of that Joltik, sir. I don't want that. The Transmail, which is pretty good. Let's see what we got here. A Chorus and an Ultra Ball. The Ultra Ball was actually pretty kind of useful, but do I need anything? 1, 2, 3. We'll go ahead and just get the Ultra Ball. And then we're going to play our hand down. We don't need to attack that actually. $40. You know what? We're gonna make the biggest plays here. We're gonna do the most plays we can do right here. Even though it sounds kind of dumb, because I'm gonna end for 4. We're gonna do the most we can do here. Oh, you got a Sycamore, and that just shows you how great bats are. I mean, I just took out 2 things without even. Well, I attacked once, but I mean, without really much of a thing. He's gonna, dang it. So he absolutely needs a Joltik. Absolutely, he needs a Joltik. He's gonna end, which is kind of a bummer because I just got a Sycamore. Come on, no, please don't do this to me. It's not amazing, but I mean, if I get a Sycamore, damn, we got something. Let's get rid of another Mew. Luckily for us, Mew is pretty weak to us, so we get a Crow. Oh, there it is. There's the devil itself, Joltik. If we get rid of that again, then we're in business. So 140 to poor old Crobat. He did nothing wrong. Ooh. We got the maddest plays right now. Let's see. Put this on the Mew. I really wish I had a Wobbuffet. Put this onto the Joltik. Ooh, we got the Wobbuffet. What'd I do? I need to do 80, huh? You know what? Just why not? Just to have Wobbuffet do something. 80, and that's it. And that is Wobbuffet Crobat taking on Night March. Budget deck versus budget deck. That doesn't get more hype than you can ever get it. That is how budget decks work. They're just fun. They're fast. They do things amazingly quick. That was pretty clutch of Wobbuffet right there, actually. Pretty clutch. I mean, I was getting a little hasty with that. It took 3 turns to... which is actually pretty funny because Night March will also take about 3 turns to knock out somebody. I mean, these are just fast decks, these are budget decks, and these are amazing decks. So yes, so hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys don't know, the Crobat deck's been with me since pretty much I created it. It's the first deck I ever played on PTGO. So the reason why is because I used to play a lot on TCG1, which is just like a free place, but it's not as streamlined and not as like good looking as. Am I recording? Let me just check. Okay, I am recording. It's not as streamlined, not as great looking as the not as great looking as this website or this program. So, yeah. So I'm pretty much stuck on this one. Don't look at Arctic Tank. That's something else. Yes, it has Articuno in it, but I mean, it's something I'm working on. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like and comment. I know it's an older deck, but people requested it, so I made it just a really quick deck. Because, I mean, I already had it made already, so it wasn't a big deal. But hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys really did enjoy it, please leave a subscribe. I'm trying to do more content as far as Pokemon related. I'm doing a Let's Play on this coming Monday. I'm also going to do a Let's Play of another Pokemon, another game that's not Pokemon related. But hope you guys will enjoy that too if you guys stay in and tune in pretty much. But so hope you guys enjoy that. Like always, please have a great day. Have an awesome day. I don't know when you guys watch this, but whenever you guys do, if you guys are feeling down, whatever, just have a great day. Stay positive. Stay positive. It's always good. All right. Well, I'll have to see you guys later.